Grand rising, yo. Yeah, energies are still thick, obviously. You see everything that's been going on, the floods, the fires. It's really interesting because people are all, and it's like, it's biblical. It's like, but people have this idea that there's going to be this one big event. They don't understand it's been happening. And Jesus is people like me, the messiahs, the messengers of divinity. Only there's not a lot of people walking a path as hardcore like I am to really be crucified on a cross. But I have been. Oh, I have been. And my redemption is not here, but it's coming. So, I say that a lot of the religions, everybody got pieces of the puzzle. Everybody. We're all connected. We all have information. And some of us are just more connected to source than others, right? And therefore, our consciousness and our heart space and the actions that we have taken allows us to connect with the divine, the beyond, in a way more higher ascension. And no, it's not easily obtained. And I'm just shooting for it right now because that's what they said to do, is do a read. They woke me up with all this energy on me, which was crazy because the celeb that I've actually reached out to a celeb quite a few times, and it's just been met with silence. And on one note, I get it. On one note, I don't, because of the I know I'm an accurate motherfucker. And so, but it just is what it is. And so now they giving me the list. They gave me the list of the celebs that are they themselves in the lighter side of things and the work that I'll be doing. And they've been revealing that, and that's really fucking cool. And I look forward to doing that whenever that finally pops and kicks off. But that now they're bringing in the heavy hitters that the celebs that have been really operating in a lower vibe, their career energetically and consciously, but the connection is their person is of light. And so either the person on this earth has to be a very high level of light to connect with me, for me to have any messages, and or their divine counterparts, their ancestors, their spirit guides are of very high love and light. And so now I'm meeting the people who have been very operating, or it's being revealed to me, that celebrity list. And, I have to walk away from it because now they put me back on my homework, which my homework, they have me watch certain movies or documentaries to introduce me to who at some point I will be helping. And when it first really started kicking off, the main one was Trayvon, and that whole storyline. I just didn't, even to this morning, I didn't understand how deep, like, that's still something that's supposed to happen and come together for some things, and with his family and all of that. And it doesn't surprise me, but that was a couple years ago doing that homework, right? And then I've done some things that to support the cause of that, not with them directly, but with community. Now, and so now here we are today, because what they're telling me is, as far as my divine counterpart, they showed me the next two, which they've been showing me possibilities of who will be in line. But now it's feeling pretty strong, like it might, kind of happen. Something's going to pop or kick off. And I don't know, maybe because Maria's coming home. And her daughter hit me up today. That's probably what it is. The shift set it off. So anyone that knows my story, Maria is coming back today. I mean, not today, sorry. Her daughter let me know today. Well, it's any time, this week. And Maria loves people being confused and wondering, and because she likes to unstabilize, so she's not even going to communicate it to me. She just wants me to wonder and see if I care. And, you know, that's the thing. People try to piss me off or leave me in confusion, keep having me try to chase them to see if I care. And I'm not like most people. I care, but if you're not showing me that you don't care, eventually, the Spirit says enough is enough. All right, keep it moving. And I myself will say that for myself. The only time I hang around longer is because Spirit told me to. Otherwise, I'm going to cut that shit real quick because it's unhealthy. So I'm going to give a read, and if those that are on my side of the fence, if you're catching this video, whoever was mainly in line for your next adventure or life partner, not making the decisions to choose you or whatnot, it seems like the other two are coming in pretty fast. Now, for anybody that knows my situation or doesn't, this line of work, it doesn't really pay till people keep seeing over and over. And even with Maria, I still have all this BS, and she's seen many, many amazing things over and over. And I still don't have money in my pocket with this whole transition of things. I reached out, try to get help, get invited into the game. Not working yet. So if you do appreciate this read, I'm going to keep it straight up with you. I don't have food. I've been fasting and clearing my system, so that was fine. But I had EBT, and 2 years now, though, because my divine counterparts keep basically fucking me over because they're not stepping up. And I'm like one of the number one people to help in this whole big community thing here, because I got a lot of answers for people, but it's really hard for me to get that type of help and support consistently and without drama. So for those that do appreciate what I do, you got $10, I could use it. So right now they're coming with the Wild Unknown Spirit Guide deck. I'll leave my Cash App in the description if you resonate and feel like you just want to support. That's cool too. Anything will help me at this moment. So we're starting off with this. This is crazy because, see, this is elegant power, and that's who I'm waiting on. So it's crazy because none of these people with the elegant power, it's like they're scared, and it's like I said, leaving me out here. So anybody that's wondering about me or just want to try me for a read, I'll run the finances that way too. Hit me up. Give me a try. I could use the help. You could use the help. We just need the help in different areas. But this is like the twin flame. This is the mirroring. And this is the first card out. This is what unlocks everything for me. Is the one that wants to step in here. They're telling me still don't give up on that past person. But the thing is, I'm over this energy that's fighting for my energy between the ones that want an opportunity. Their higher selves are coming in, and you know, I'm weak. I need nutrients, and yeah. In reverse, harmony, the worker bee, and so that also. These were both here. Coming in to remove some obstacles here. But they're not. Yeah. So basically what I'm seeing is there's a union is going to come together. However, the main person that was coming in, they're not working on removing the obstacles, and that's what I'm saying. I even literally reached out and said, I'm hungry, I could use some help really bad, and I didn't get a response. And Like I said, it could be many reasons why, but in the world of the spirit realm, when someone like me asks for help, when we finally ask for help, it's not a good thing to not support that, because we don't just ask for help. And so, Firefly, whose side? So, your side, my side, they say a firefly holds the light of, I think, 1,000 stars. Look at all these stars. I love y'all over there. Anyway, so on your side of things, and we'll get down to it a little bit more. Yeah, you're sitting like me. Yeah, so, okay, the dolphin, which is healing, spiritual healer, you know, happiness. They're saying that person, yeah, they're not removing obstacles for the healer, the light of 1,000 stars. And so if you got somebody, if you're on the other side of this and you got somebody in your life that you should be helping, you might want to start helping them. So, Scorpion, whose side? They side. I forget much about whose side. Okay. We're just going to lay this out. So, that's the camel. The camel, all right. What side? Okay. I'm just going to lay these out here. Okay. I sat. I'm glad that was quick, because you get into all those cards, it's a lot. And I'm still learning this deck fluently. So I may read some of it to you. Alright. So there's some shark energy. Is that positive? No. So it's not positive shark energy. On your person's side, is it them? No. So someone outside of them is coming in with some shark energy. And we're going to get to the bottom. Look, went right to it. And what does it say? Directness. Let me hold this up for you in case you guys want to freeze frame and educate yourselves here. Or maybe there. The shark energy. They noted directness. So, let me see what they want to say real quick. Big needs. Big needs. Okay. To be exposed. Oh, wow. Yeah, so, something big that needs to be exposed. So, the person that is aligned with you, they are still connected to someone else. Could be married or not, but one way or another, they don't feel like they can leave it yet. But that person that they are attached to, there's something that needs to be exposed. And they've been telling me about this, because this is why they told me to hold patience with the main person I'm connected with that's a celebrity, is because there's going to be some exposure on their person, and that's going to flip and switch the whole fucking thing. But I'm trying to have patience, but I don't do well with having favor for people who don't even communicate something, especially when someone like me is in so much need. And yeah, the non-communication, that'll shut me off real fast. They want something else known here. So the energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. And when they say what we really want, they're hitting your person. So it's shark energy on both sides, and to bring it back into balance has to be honesty. So the shark energy with your main divine counterpart right now, that the universe is aligning you for, or you've become aligned with, they have someone on the outside with the shark energy that has something that needs to be exposed. And it is with honesty, but it's also your person too, and what they want. Roles can be reversed. I say that all the time because as we become more balanced, the energies or actions and behaviors shift back and forth. Not with someone like me, like I'm solid, I'm here, I've done the work, I'm waiting for the divine counterpart to catch up, and that's to build a life together. Now, if that doesn't happen, well, universe is gonna bring some people in, but it's not favorable circumstances to either one of us. It's like it's time. So there's that. Now, on your person's side, okay, they're going to the Scorpion. It's on its side. That energy with them, let's see what that's about. Bam. Tends towards isolation, so that might be what's going on. Your person might be isolating, trying to figure all this stuff out, but the isolation, people like to wait till they feel good and comfortable. They just need to do what's right and what's honest and then let the cards fall. That's just how it goes. And so they're isolating and not removing obstacles here. But let's go more into what they want us to know here. So it's isolating due to unresolved event from the past. Usually a situation where they were left feeling burned is what that is. Let me get this closer to the light. All right, so, and it's regarding they just moved the card over here to the shark. So it's regarding something from the past with the shark. Let's adjust this a little bit better here. Okay, so it's regarding the past and something that happened with their shark ass person. Okay, someone who's moving with shark energy and they passed. Again, I will say what that was. Usually a situation where they were left feeling burned. And see, this is why it's so important to tap into spirit, because what I learned last night from their situation and what they're telling me right now, that buys me patience. Do I really want to have it? Hell no, I'm suffering fucking out here. But I do, because I have compassion for their situation. But it's like, kick them out and let's just go figure whatever out, not like kick them out, but like out of your energy, like get away. Let's roll out. We don't have to be committed in a romantic partnership, but we're divine counterparts and we need to get rolling. And as I told them, is like, before all this stuff started happening, I said, universe has a funny way of making things happen to get people to do what they need to do. And with the wildfires, I know universe was trying to pull them to me to come help me. And you hear all the rain? That person's high priestess, they resonate with the moon. I resonate with the sun. And so the rain, when the rain comes, I know there's a lot on the high priestess's mind. And so let's keep it moving. Because like I said, I'm barely existing with all of this deciphering of these energies, because even though the main person is preferred right now, universe can't leave me out here like this. So they search for the next best possible circumstance, right? But within right, legitimate, connection. But the union coming together, they told me the healing for the world. Okay, this is going to be much. I don't want to say it like this because everybody's going to, or even the whole Messiah comment, because how do you tell everybody, yeah, Dr. King coming to me telling me Messiah, Messiah, Messiah. And I'm like, Messiah, yeah, I know what Messiah is. Jesus, right? And I'm like, I better look it up though, I've dibble dabbled, but I've never been caught up on the word Messiah, but I know if you go and telling people like, hey, yeah, I'm the Messiah, they're gonna be like, ah, this crazy motherfucker, you know. And I'm not though. And I looked it up, and it's messenger of divinity. And so, yeah, I absolutely am the messenger of divinity. So they're pulling me to the B now. Hold on, let's see what they want to say. Interesting though, because they just flipped it around. And like what I'm hearing is like with all of what we just heard, that downpour, it looks like maybe High Priestess, Queen of Cups went up in their head. They're doing some soul searching, and maybe they did just suddenly decided to flip this around. For you, for them, I don't know. But everything's like so real time right now. It's tripping me out. So let's go see what it says. Jeez. So what they're noting here is Ernst. Look that up. I know what I feel and kind of vibe and think when I think of Ernst, but I don't know really how to describe that to you. They're also, complete. Is that it? Oh, okay. So something. Oh, so to bring back into balance for the B card is a mini vacation. The celebrity they told me about, it was crazy because they're like, okay, yeah, they're gonna go on this tour. They're considering asking you to go on this tour, and I'm like, a tour? And they're like, yeah, so you can kind of get a taste of what it is like around all that celebrity and paparazzi and all that. And I was like, oh, and more to it, but there's a whole lot that was going on in their mind. And they wouldn't quite tell me whether it was music or what, and I'm like, well, it can't be music because that person, I went and looked and I don't see any tour dates. And then they were also mentioning someone else that's a celebrity that might make that offer to me too. And long story short, they said pool party, have you go pick out an outfit. Their higher self had me pick out an outfit to go with these pants that I've already been having for 2 years. No, almost 3. And it all makes sense because they told me not to get rid of these pants, even with my weight fluctuating up and down, because they said the energy, I was going to have to get used to some weight gain because of the energy. And I laughed that shit off. And I was like, yeah, right, I'm fine, and no. Man, when you do like an exorcism is what I call it, of someone's energy, you're exercising, you're transmuting their negative energy, whether you're in their space and or just with them, when you helping them get their consciousness right and their actions in this life right. And it took a toll on me with Maria, worse than anybody, and it was horrible, and I'm just now getting it back. But I forget where I was going with that. Oh, that celeb ended up going, well, they said like there'll be 2 boats, and 2 tours possibly. And I'm like, 2 tours? Like they were going to go take this tour and then they were going to go do it again. And, but it sounded pretty like I would be going. And I'm like, is that in the consciousness with them or in the physical? And they're like, we had you by the outfit. And then it didn't happen, but I'm seeing that celebrity do every fucking like stop that they told me to. And then there was some miscellaneous stopping in there. And they were like, well, no, but they're going to take another tour. And so I still don't understand, because to wake up today and have the new information of those coming, it's much. It's like cool, but it's like, I don't even like to date like that, like bounce my energy. So, I'm not trying to sleep next to somebody one night and go sleep next to another person one night. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, it was hard to watch them go to everything. And then they were on the boat and they had a pool party. They went to the countries, and it made sense of the tour, that they did. And so, I'm kind of all over the place, just trying to remember everything. No hard feelings, like, for that person, but it does hurt because I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, with this whole, I've left messages on multiple platforms, and I really don't think that she hasn't gotten any of them. I absolutely do, but I can understand loyalty and not responding because of her current situation. But there's a loyalty to the divine of love and light above all. And that's what we need to stick with. And when people ignore the light of the divine because of some contract, legitimate or not, in the physical, they keeping themselves bound to the devil. They're keeping themselves in prison. And so let's get back to this. Yes, maybe they decided to go on a mini vacation. That's what they just told me. So that is the way, yeah, away from the shark energy. But it hasn't happened yet. We come to this here. And this is on your person's side. All right. What are we noting? So to bring into balance, trust. So they have to trust to take this mini vacation, apparently, to break away. Is that correct? Yeah. Interesting, because this person has more than enough to break away, and with everything that's going on in the world, it's the perfect time to do it. So, mini vacation. They need to trust. So it says, like Ganesh. I mean, Ganesh, my understanding is like, I mean, that's the god of abundance. But they tap in your person, or my person, right? The elephant represents immense wisdom. Illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. Most auspicious figure in the deck. Man, I don't know why it's like they slam that down on that person's shark energy. That's like hinting it, and then they leave it there. And yeah, it says unstoppable, like that. So their person can't stop it. So we're just holding up time, because it's going to happen one way or another, and that makes sense, because the divine will work. So I'll put it this way. I get asked, begged over and over for months on end to come see this girl in Colombia. And because I could feel her energy, not all, straight up, I'm like, no. But then Spirit's like, go. And I'm like, fuck, okay, go. And I go at her request, but then I get there and she's like, well, I didn't think you'd really come. And she just was not cool most of the time. Barely talked to me. I'm there for over a month. She's asking me, well, why do I have to leave? I say, why am I here? Why am I here? I came to help rebuild her life, help with her apartment units, and get to see whatever this was with us. And she just wanted to shove somebody in my face night after night. She lied, said I'd have my own place to sleep, like trapment, like Maria, right? Just in a different light, and forced to hang out, see her with this guy day after day after day. And finally I said, yo, Spirit, this is fucked, and I know this ain't what you guys wanted from me. So I know there's a lot I'm learning here, and how I can change a vibration in a whole nother country that I don't even speak their language. And she bear witness to it. Her dude bear witness to it. He's the one who told her. I changed the whole vibration of this whole riot that was going down, even his. I even called in rain on the people that were their police there that was coming in with a tank. They got a big tank with like a big water gun, and they were sending out pepper spray. So I called in rain, and it worked, right? And I told her I was doing it. And even then, I saved her life when we were here in Hawaii. And I told her that day, there's a whole lot to it. We weren't supposed to go with everybody. She let everybody talk us into going. She wanted us to go somewhere else. long story short, she's ran from me, but called me back in, ran from me, but called me back in. And it was just hellacious, you know? And so when it come to leave, a spirit made me sick to not leave. And I'm like, God, I want to leave so bad, you know? If she was being cool, it would be another thing. But she didn't even give me a chance. I mean, I'm quite literally wouldn't even speak. She talked to everybody and in Spanish. And I spend most of my day like this. And then when it's time to leave, why are you leaving? And it's like, well, why am I here? And so I get sick, and then, well, no, I scheduled the flight. I asked her, when should I leave? I was running out of money. She didn't, you know, say nothing. And then now she's complaining again that I'm leaving. Like, why do I have to leave? And I'm like, well, tell me why I should stay. And tell me, hey, I'll let you decide when should I set my plane ticket. And she wouldn't give me nothing. So I made it for 3 days later to get the fuck out. And I manifested even though I was sick and then knew it was their COVID. Spirit, get me the hell up out of here. And they did. But before that, I also had manifested because of this guy interfering. And her bringing him in to interfere. I feel like she was trying to see if I fight for her love or something. It's like, I'm fucking in Colombia with not much in my pocket, trying to get a movement going, trying to make that work with this situation. And you fucked me. And I asked the universe, if you want me here, we got to do something about this guy. Because we don't have a moment to, you know, really touch, you know, and get down to what is going on here, to even just be friends and stuff. And so, long story short, I didn't manifest against him. I just asked universe to make room, and they put his ass in jail. So, and it took a few days before I was like, yo, dang, he's not here. But she still didn't handle it right, you know. She actually laughed and was like, haha, he's in jail. And I was like, thank you, universe. So what I'm knowing is that's kind of the same situation that can happen here with this shark energy. This person, I've been told, if they don't get their shit together, universe will. So there's that. And I know that's a lot, but it's good information to have. The other part is while I was in Colombia, you know, I'm vegan, and it's very hard to communicate with people there because you got so many different Spanish dialects or just different countries, you know, coming together, and they have a hard time going back and forth. Yet she's like expecting me to learn. I studied Spanish in high school, like for a year, and she's expecting me to learn with someone who's not even teaching me or speaking to me in like the third day. You know, everyone's like still like, oh, you don't speak Spanish? Okay, how about we talk in English? You know, and it's like, yeah, let me just stop. Bottom line is, so I asked her to order me some food, and I'd gone hungry there too. I had plenty of money to eat, but she wasn't cooperative in helping me like order with people. And these people, I just wanted some fries. And I asked her to order me some, and she orders them, and they got meat all over it. And we had a talk before then because she's like, no, I'm not going to order the fries. And I'm like, why not? And she's like, because they want to charge you for the meat and it's too much money. I said, I don't fucking care. I'm just fucking hungry. I don't care. I just want the fucking fries. And she's like, no, you could give the meat to somebody else. I'm like, but I don't support that. So, no, I'm not going to buy the meat to feed your friends or whoever else. If they want money, I give them money. They can have the money. Then she's telling me that the guys are not feeling right because they're riding their mopeds around, and I want to take a taxi and home. And I'm like, because y'all ain't leaving. And she's like, no, it's just too much money for the taxi, though. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. It's about the fucking rain. Well, let's get back to the food first, though. So she doesn't get me the fries. she just still puts the meat on and hands me the fucking, like, how disrespectful is that? I'm vegan, and she gonna hand me fries with a bunch of fucking meat on it, when she could have just told him put it on the side. So she wouldn't help me communicate just to get some fries, and one of her friends went off on her about it. But that's the kind of shit I'm dealing with. Someone controlling my own money, not helping me communicate that just give me the fries. And she decided, well, I'm not going to eat unless I'm going to eat with the meat on top. Pretty shitty, right? Has she apologized? No, she ain't apologized for that. She ain't thanked me for saving her fucking life. She ain't thanked me for shit. And we'll leave it there. But where is it going? The fries. I'm just leave it there. But you see how shitty it was. Okay, so moving right on. Okay, they're going to this one. But I'm saying my life ain't been easy, and I've shown up for people, and this is how they show up. This is how they show up. Or don't. Let me put it that way. All right. So they're coming to the swan, which is interesting because they're putting it in the union and in the heart space. So you're aligning with somebody here in the heart space. They are noting elegant power, heightened. So maybe somebody wasn't in their elegant power, but it's become heightened. Anything else to say for that? The goddess. The embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry. And in that it was a certain goddess spelled Saraswati. Saraswati. So the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. All right. Anything else for that? Okay. When it is out of balance, solo time and writing. So, yeah, I guess both of you're probably in some solo time and writing. I know what they want me to write is the celebrity list. I don't know when they're going to have me post it, but I've even shared a lot of those details with this person, and I know they're accurate, so it is perplexing why I haven't had a response. But if she thinks I'm crazy, well, I guess, hey, there you go. I'm crazy. Now they're coming to your side with the dolphin. Longer than I wanted to take here. So something, whose energy? So they're putting the dolphin spirit and the hummingbird spirit here together. For some reason, they're noting that. Oh, like-minded spirits. Okay. Innately intelligent. Yeah, so your person's, like you, probably really hella intelligent. That's why I'm kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Because if someone's as intelligent as me, they have to have some shark energy blocking shit. But the thing is that they're not going to be able to stop this. So it's like the longer we wait and let these sharks keep circling, it's just like more and more come, and it's more drama, more trauma. And if it don't feel good, if it ain't all the way right, even if you're just fucking like, whoa, I don't understand, don't know, it's distance is needed. So coming back to the dolphin, it says, innately intelligent, healer, light, blessings. The gifts of the dolphin are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Yeah. All right. And then they moved it and the hummingbird to the union. But the thing is, it's like it started out on your side. All right. What? Something important. What? To bring in the balance, like, yeah, you got to be around like-minded spirits to be in balance. Then it's less... If you're choosing people that are not like-minded, well, there you go. Your detriment is to your own fault. But they're also noting here who, though? Desire to delve deeper. So you might be wanting to dive deeper into profound peace and ancient wisdom, and maybe they're not quite ready yet. Yep, they're not quite ready yet. All right. Hummingbird. Okay, so what's interesting is because they're noting positivity and enthusiastic. Okay, so, but that's what's waiting. It's like all in the heart chakra. See, I have this cloth, and that's a person here. And where they're putting those cards is right here in the heart chakra area. All right. We're trying to heal this hole in our abundance right there. Now, this is a Hawaiian cloth made by a family. I still have some things to learn about, a lot, but I was told to get this cloth, and I use it for symbology, the way Spirit wants to talk to me. And a lot of symbols that, like the yin and the yang, like I don't know what all this stuff means completely, but I use this, or Spirit uses that symbology to make sense of things to me, and it's crazy. So back to the hummingbird. It's noting creativity. So you and this person, it's all great, right? Once that union comes together, very creative, very happy. It's healing, positive, and they say worth savoring. Wow. And why it's, when I go to certain words that they say, because the whole message is not for you guys. All right. There's still the firefly and the camel, but they want me to come to this wise dog deck again. All right. What? On the split thing. And this is what was riding yesterday. So 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is when people are saying eye to eye. Yes. So it's like your person, you are seeing eye to eye. But they have to make the move. But when that beef flipped over in that real time for me, it sounds like they are. So this particular, all right. I saw this yesterday too. Knight of Cups. So this is on your side. Maybe you made some sort of offer, passionate offer here. What? Yeah, to your person or one of your persons. What else? Yes. Oh, yeah. It's like offering your cup, right? But it looks like both of you, with this Knight of Cups, it's coming into the union, and they did that for me yesterday. These 2 cards. And that was it. There were some other things, but on the cloth, this was it. It was the 2 came in with that, like Knight of Cups with passion, seeing eye to eye, and they become unified. So I guess that's still happening. What is that? Yeah, 7 of Swords. Is it still that? Yes. They're strategizing probably this mini vacation or whatever, a way to come to you. Yes. To remove these obstacles. They've been strategizing. All right. Okay. So they could have a gift for you. It could be something around business or enterprise and making work more fun. Yep. They say, yeah. Is it with it is a gift. Is that a material gift? Yeah, they could have a material gift for you. All right. Yeah, they're working on a material, some gift for you. It could be around finances. So I believe this person would be doing that. I believe in every bit of them they would want to, but the one thing is the loyalty of their current connection. And that really sucks, because that's still bonding themselves to the devil and not supporting the light. And a pretty big light. Damn. Seen this the other day. Has to do with balancing the scales of generosity. And in other decks, what this would mean is like either there's a figure in the community that comes and, you know, it's generous. You know, people got the hands out begging. I literally had to ask for help yesterday. Like I said, because I don't got any food. I don't have transportation but Maria's car, which doesn't have much gas left in it. And I don't really use it to go anywhere other than like take the trash to the dump. But I don't have any resources, material resources. And so they told me not to, you know, you got to wait to see if community comes through for you. And my EBT ran out, but I've been having that for 2 years. And I don't want to manifest that way. But the universe has community in some way help us out when our divine counterparts aren't. So people have a lot of shame around EBT. I fucking don't. Because if you live the life of the shysters in my life, people I have helped greatly, that when it comes time that they turn to help, they not. Or I've helped strangers. You know, I've been helped by strangers. But the community comes in and helps you. But the thing is, in this part of the journey, they're like, don't go renew the EBT. They need to step forward and help. Your community needs to directly help you, not because they're forced to by taxes and whatnot, taking money. And, you know, because that's basically what happens. Our taxes go to things like EBT for those that are struggling. My problem is just I don't got people around me that want to share. They want to take. And, well, they just want to receive. They don't want to provide. So anyways, this person isn't doing their job. The good news is it's not from their heart space. It's their worries with the person in shark energy. But it still doesn't serve them because it doesn't serve you, and you're the one that they should be served. Yeah, so it's not bringing them the sun. Like I said, I am the sun. I represent the sun in this divine union, and my counterpart resonates more highly with the moon. And they're not getting the sun without the generosity. So that's why these other people are coming in. If they don't step up, they're not getting me, right? So, yes, is that 9? Yeah. This person on their side is not going to lead to wish fulfillment, or they already know they're not their wish fulfillment. But they still, yeah, who is? So yesterday they showed me the person stepped into King of Wands energy. That's why I was like, but why are 2 new people, or the 2 in line stepping up? And, well, because it comes down to the action, the completion, right? The follow through. But, and I hadn't seen the King of Wands for them in a minute. But now I'm seeing the Queen of Wands here, right? I was brave enough to ask for the help. That's a big deal for me because I'll wither to almost nothing before I ask for help. People love to help you survive with scrutiny, but not support you, I found, to, well, not need them. Not saying that that's this person, but that's been my experience in life. So you are coming in like the Queen of Wands with the camel energy, okay? The camel energy is like somebody that know themselves, okay? And let's see what they got to say here. All right. They're tappy resourceful. I can be very resourceful. I'll go to the community EBT. I work. I'm not no like fucking lazy motherfucker, but I'm in the transition of providing public service in a whole nother light, and I need my community to support me. right? To keep giving the messages. So you're probably very resourceful yourself. Continue to be resourceful. Don't have shame. If you need to go to the county for help because your divine counterparts aren't stepping up. But really in this era right now, that's not really what they want. And it's almost like they kept telling me, no, you have to suffer so she can feel your pain. Like you can feel them cry. This is so they can feel how bad you're suffering. Because I'm really good at just raising my vibration. I'm feeding a stray cat, even though, you know, ain't here, nothing here. I'm figuring out and listening what I could feed the cat. And it's like me and this cat are kind of just withering away. I'm going to help fix that cat. It's got a fucked up leg too. But I will come back for that cat and help that cat. But we've been going through this together. So they also said, yeah, knows oneself. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. So, good job. So, they are noting that about you. And they're also coming back over here now to the firefly. And it's very interesting because there's only twice in my life that I've seen this firefly. Once with the girl from Colombia. Her name was Isabel. And it was a special night that could have been special, but she'd ignored it. It was right before I was going home, and we were in Medellin, and there's one grassy spot and up on a hill to go and get away from all that crap and hustle and bustle in the city. And we finally had a moment to really, activated by her. It's not like we never had a moment together, to be, and she was like, we're gonna go with her friends that are circus people, really cool people, and watch them rehearse. And I think Bejo. Anyways, just down in the city. And she had stopped me and was like, wait, because we were with one of the guys, and she's like, should we just stay here longer? And I was taken off guard because she done so much ignoring me the whole time, and I could hear her talking shit, but I couldn't tell everything that she was talking. And it's like, man, why is she out here just talking shit? You know, I'm here. I honored her request. And for what? You know? And so here now I'm catching her in a vulnerable moment. But her mom was sick now. And her mom took care of me when I got sick. Her mom took care of me better than she did, right? And I didn't feel right leaving her mom. Like, wow, because it was like, I think like 9 or something at night. And I was going to be leaving soon anyway. The next day, I believe it was. Yeah, the next day. And she wanted me to go have a good night in the city because, well, what she says, like, should we stay? And I was like, but your mom. And long story short, we didn't take the moment. And she took care of mom, wanted me to go have fun with her friends. And then met up with us later. And then I got sick, and universe had me stay longer, and we still didn't get that together. So the firefly is very significant because to me that was like an ending. But we had an opportunity. And then the only other time I saw one was with Maria here in Hawaii. And it was in a moment like, we're cool, but I'm just done, And it felt like such an interesting thing to see something so extraordinary with two people who treated me so bad. But this is coming up, so let's see what they got to say. Inspired, yet fleeting. Well, there you go. That sums it up, right? Nope. Okay, so to bring in the balance, write a poem or draw. So I feel like what they're telling me is now I'm released to start writing, doing music again. No, not yet. Consciousness. Okay, maybe this is for you guys. To bring in the balance, write a poem or draw. What they say here is support this precious and elusive light. Oh, okay. Well, who needs to do the supporting? Oh, shit. Well, because, yeah, if you are the light of 1,000 suns or stars, they're asking you to support this person, your main person, here with your, what? Grace. Okay. Well, does that sum it all up? No. Okay. What? Okay. Okay, what they're showing me is the wish fulfillment. They're saying that past, or the person they're with or dealing with, or recent past person, who knows. They're not their wish fulfillment, but you are. And what I hear here is like in life. That wreath. So, okay. So, yeah, it looks like they are going to take movement towards you, though. They're just working on removing those obstacles. They sound pretty heavy. And I hear the crickets during the day. That's always a big sign for me. It's like that high priestess is tapping in when I hear them. Yeah. Two of Cups. It's when you see eye to eye. You know. So you guys are seeing eye to eye in the consciousness. The physical just needs to happen now. And do we leave it there? Okay, yeah, we leave it there. And like I said, hey, y'all got anything to help me out over here? I'm directly asking. Cash App. It's that $88 Valeria, VALERIA 88. I could use the help, especially too. I just want to get some food today. Anything else on top of that would be great, because this sister could use some ganja right about now. But peace, so much love and blessings all over you guys. Hang in there.